Okay, so I saw, maybe today, excuse me, that there is a full-length trailer for Bombshell. I did a reaction to what was more like a teaser trailer a few weeks ago, and it was just the scene of them in the elevator, and it was very tense. You could pick up on the tenseness of the situation. And so it kind of really left you wondering. And at first I had no idea what it was about until the elevator doors opened and one of the characters walks out and you see the sign Fox News. So I'm really curious to check out this new trailer and see how it does. It looks like it's a fairly long. It's 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So I don't remember if I got this directly from the actual original source behind this movie or if it's a third-party channel, but I guess I'll find out.
You have to adopt the mentality of an Irish street cop. The world is a bad place. People are lazy morons. Minorities are criminals. Sex is sick but interesting. Ask yourself what would scare my grandmother or piss off my grandfather. And that's a Fox story.
Oh, it makes so much sense.
Women are everywhere. We're letting them play golf and tennis now.
HR's on the phone because you called me a skirt.
Yes. I gotta read that manual again.
Is that Brian Kilmeade?
The attitude
Oh,
on
they're
the camera
actually-
was even worse. You're a man.
Gretchen
Learn
Carlson?
to get along with the boys. You're sexy, but you're too much work. I have a whole list.
Let's go play Calamity Jane.
You may have heard there was a dust-up involving yours truly and presidential contender Donald Trump.
There was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
Oh my god. Did he just accuse me of anger menstruating?
Wait, am I gonna be the story?
No.
I'm gonna be the story.
No.
Nobody stops watching because of a conflict. They stop watching when there isn't one.
I want to convince you that I belong on air, Mr. Ailes. I think I'd be freaking phenomenal on your network.
I could pluck you out and move you to the front of the line. But I need to know that you're loyal. I need you.
Is that John Lithgow? Holy cow, I heard it mention that was him. Oh my goodness gracious. Took me a second.
You know why Ron just got that door blocking his office.
Someone has to speak up. Someone has to get mad.
Fox News star Gretchen Carlson dropped a major bombshell today.
What is she doing?
This could kill Fox News.
We need everyone on Team Roger.
Get it on. Put it on.
These are the end times.
You do understand I have to be above this, right?
You know the entire country is talking about your period right now.
So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a puff.
Sweetheart, this is an island of safety and truth.
There's a man!
Ready to go to war?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's go back here. Let me turn this off. So, okay. Couple things. Well, a few things. Maybe just a couple. I don't know. Whatever. One, it actually ended up clocking in at less than 2 minutes, 18 seconds. But it felt a little long to me. A little ways in, I was feeling like it when it started off the scene of Kayla sitting on the couch talking to Roger Ailes. It was feeling by that point like it was going on a little long. I was entertained the whole time, but I was definitely aware. It's like it feels like it's kind of dragging a little bit here. That's one of the things that stood out to me right away. So I feel like it wasn't quite as tight as maybe it could have been, but at the same time, they felt like they had this narrative that they needed to make sure was put in here in a certain way so that we understood the situation. We understood fully the synopsis of this story. So, it's certainly not the worst as far as length goes, but it was something that I noticed when it was happening. Another thing, okay, Charlize Theron. I mentioned in the teaser trailer that I did a reaction to that she's just not ever really been someone that I've cared for too much at all. She just doesn't really spark interest in me, or like, oh, Charlize is in this, I want to see this. Just not at all. I have never cared for her too much. And because she's always been kind of just blah to me. Some people don't get that, but that's, they obviously, a lot of people like her performances. They like her acting, but it's just never been anything that's been something that's drawn me to her. But having said that, I am super, super impressed with whoever did the makeup job on her to make her look so much like Megyn Kelly. And even though she looks very, very much like Megyn, it's not her, but it's like you can't tell that it's Charlize. That's how good that was done. And I don't know how much of that is connected with maybe something she's done, like maybe lose weight to get a little bit slimmer in the face, because she's got kind of a little bit of more of a rounded face, on the cheeks and everything. But here she looks quite, like her cheeks are defined, and she looks slimmer in the face. And it could be that maybe she had some weight loss going on or something, or they did some awesome makeup work on her to make her look that way. The angles in her face, her lips, her nose, her eyes. So that is super, super impressive. I was definitely noticing that and was impressed by that. I have said that word a few times, but yes, that was pretty cool, actually. Nicole Kidman as, what's her name? Oh gosh, I forgot the name. Gretchen Carlson. They got the hair pretty much right, but certainly Nicole doesn't really favor Gretchen a whole lot. I'm sure she'll do fine in the part, but the character that Margot is playing, I don't know if she's a real character. I don't recognize who she's supposed to be. It's someone named Kayla. So I don't know if she's a real person or if she's just a fictionalized person that's been created for this movie. I'm kind of getting the sense it's the latter, but I might be wrong, and maybe some research will let me know whether that's the case or not, or maybe one of you guys will let me know, because I only have sort of like a surface-ish knowledge of whatever this Bombshell stuff is with Fox News. So I don't know all the in-depth stuff. But also, John Lithgow. I saw people talking about John Lithgow in this trailer. I was reading some of the comments before I started watching it, and they mentioned him. So I completely forgot that he'd been mentioned. And then I'm playing this, and it's showing him, and it took a little bit for it to click in my head that was John Lithgow. I cannot believe what he looks like. Like, okay, I have a feeling he did not gain weight to look like that. I think that they did a job on him, like what was done on Gary Oldman when he played Winston Churchill. This is amazing stuff, you guys. He doesn't even hardly look like himself at all. I can't get over what they did with him. That is impressive too. So, wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I feel like I've gone on and on, but these were the things that were just really coming to me as I was watching it, and I was kept talking, like as these thoughts were coming to me, but then I was like, try to save more of that for the end of the trailer. So anyway, yeah, that's cool. Glad I watched this, and this looks like it's something that's going to be pretty good, and I'm sure the acting is going to be great in here. As far as factual versus fiction, I will do some research to compare what really happened, what didn't happen, what's true, what's been slanted. Because I have a feeling that this is probably going to be slanted, obviously, against Fox News in general. I was, now correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like Brian Kilmeade, who it was showing a clip of. I don't remember who was on the other side, if it was actually somebody that's really on Fox News. I mean, I recognize Brian Kilmeade, but it really looked like that was him, unless this was another amazing makeup job that was done on somebody else, and it looks like his twin, I swear. Anyway, so, okay, so yeah, I'll be watching this, most likely not in theaters, but I will be checking this out because I'm curious to find out the story and see how it compares with reality. So we'll see. Okay, well, that was fun, you guys, and that is it for now. Adios.